And it shows that we're a community united by faith, and that we're all united in the legal profession, where we continue to canvass truth and justice. Tonight, by the grace of Allah, we shall give gratitude to Allah, and we shall be celebrating some of our colleagues who have shown exemplary qualifications. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you, and I request you to please relax and enjoy the dinner that we have for you this evening. The protocol in applauding ourselves this evening is by chanting takbir. So anytime we are to applaud ourselves, I request us to simply chant the takbir, and we all together say Allahu Akbar. So that is the protocol that we shall observe in applauding ourselves this evening. Without taking too much of your time, may I most humbly invite Mansur Idris Tahir to kindly come forward and give us the opening recitation of the glorious Quran. Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah. Thank you.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu idha tadayantum bidaynin ila ajalin musamman faktubuh. وليكتب بينكم كاتب بالعدل ولا يأب كاتب أن يكتب كما علمه الله فليكتب وليملل الذي عليه الحق وليتق الله ربه ولا يبخس منه شيئا فإن كان الذي عليه الحق سفيها أو ضعيفا أو لا يستطيع أن يمل هو فليملل وليه بالعدل واستشهدوا شهيدين من رجالكم فإن لم يكونا رجلين فرجل وامرأتان ممن ترضون من الشهداء أن تضل إحداهما فتذكر إحداهما الأخرى ولا يأبى الشهداء إذا ما دعوا ولا تسأموا أن تكتبوه صغيرا أو كبيرا إلى أجله ذلكم أقسط عند الله وأقوم للشهادة وأدنى ألا ترتابوا إلا أن تكون تجارة حاضرة تديرونها بينكم فليس عليكم جناح ألا تكتبوها وأشهدوا إذا تبايعتم ولا يضار كاتب كاتب ولا شهيد وإن تفعلوا فإنه فسوق بكم واتقوا الله ويعلمكم الله والله بكل شيء عليم صدق الله العظيم. Inshallah, I would like to translate this ayah for the benefits. So this very ayah bordered on the need and necessity to write down an agreement or transaction that is to take effect in future time. Now I read. O believers, negotiate a debt for a fixed term, draw up an agreement in writing, though better it would be to have a scribe write it faithfully down. And no scribe should refuse to write as God has taught him, and write what the borrower dictates. Is deficient of mind or infirm, or let the guardian explain judiciously. When the witnesses are summoned, they should not refuse to come. But do not neglect to draw up a contract, big or small, with the time fixed for paying back the debt. This is more equitable in the eyes of God and better as evidence, and best for avoiding doubt. But if it is a deal about some merchandise requiring transaction face to face, there is no harm is drawn up in writing. Have witnesses to the deal and make sure that the scribe or the witness is not harmed. If he is, it will surely be sinful on your path. And have fear of God, for God gives you knowledge, and God is aware of everything. Thank you.
Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah. Most important is that we should have the fear of Allah. Thank you very much, Malam Mansour Tahir, for that beautiful recitation and translation of same. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we're blessed this evening to have in our midst very important members of this profession. And I will be introducing them and acknowledging their presence. Our first guest is someone that we already know very well, and he needs no introduction. But I have a legal mandate to still go ahead to introduce him. And he's none other than the chairman, Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria, Abuja branch, and he's no other than Al-Bashir Lawal Leko. Takbir. And he is closely supported and accompanied this evening by his wife, Ummah Ahmad. Takbir. You can see the reason why our chairman is strong and why he keeps delivering. May Allah bless you and bless your family. We're also privileged to also have with us the chairman, MULAN Week 2025 Planning Committee, and he's also someone who needs no introduction, but I still have the mandate of the chairman, MULAN, to introduce him. He is the former executive governor of Bauchi State and the chairman, MULAN Planning Week, M.A. Abubakar, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah. He is equally accompanied to this dinner today.
She said that the judge she informed me from Kaduna is around.
He is also accompanied this evening by his wife, Hajia Aisha M.A. Abubakar. Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah. We also have in our midst Are Olumuyiwa Akimboro, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. He is a very good friend of MULAN. You're highly welcome, sir, and we're happy to have you. We're also pleased to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Kazim Olanipekun Sanusi. Sir, you're highly welcome. We also have in our midst Hashim Ibrahim. He is the technical advisor to the Executive Director, Operations, NIMASA. Sir, you're welcome. Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah. We also have in our midst a very senior member of the legal profession in person of Salman A. Salman. Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah. We're also honored this evening to have with us a former Secretary General, MULAN National, in person of Adam Oloriaje. Sir, you're highly welcome. We also have with us one of our panelists who has been with us from the beginning of this week, and he's also here with us tonight, Malam Attahiru Machido. Malam Attahiru, we're pleased to have you with us this evening. Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah. We also have with us my Lord Honorable Justice Murtala J. Zubair. He is from the High Court of Justice of Kaduna State. My Lord, you're welcome to MULAN Dinner 2025. And we also recognize each and every one of us. We're all very important, and MULAN is happy to have you all here with us this evening. Today is not a day or a night for long speeches, but we'll still have some of our leaders also speak to us. And at this point, I have the singular honor and privilege of inviting the chairman, MULAN Planning Week 2025, His Excellency, M.A. Abubakar, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Live Bencher, Makama Baba of Bauchi Emirates, to kindly come forward and give us his opening remark. Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على نبي الكريم وبعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. The chairman, MULAN FCT branch, my lords, judges of the various courts of the country, learned senior advocates of Nigeria, distinguished members of MULAN, it is my very great honor and privilege to welcome you to today's dinner, which is in culmination of a very successful first MULAN dinner of the FCT branch. There is no doubt in my mind, for those of you who have attended the 2 days of lectures, you will agree with me that attending those 2 days was time well spent because of the choice of topics and the choice of resource persons. I, for one, learned a lot these past 2 days. As a result of that, I will not make a long speech. I'll welcome you once again to this dinner and culminate the speech in thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the wherewithal to organize this befitting Law Week of MULAN FCT branch. I will like to specifically thank the EXCO of MULAN FCT branch for selecting some of us and charging us with the responsibility of organizing the Law Week. Quite a number of my colleagues, when we met, were wondering why I should be the one to chair the planning committee of the MULAN Week. I told them that it's my way of giving back to the profession that I love greatly. I will not end this speech without also thanking the planning committee of the MULAN Week 2025 FCT branch, and in particular, my able alternate chairman of the planning committee. And also, I would like to specifically thank the chairpersons of the subcommittees of the planning of this MULAN Week 2025. I pray that the Almighty Allah will grant each and every one of us journey mercies as we return home. Thank you and God bless you all. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah. Yes, our chairman is an embodiment of humility and hard work. And I can tell you all that he inspired each and every one of us to work very hard to deliver the MULAN Week 2025. We're very grateful to you, sir, for your leadership. May Allah continue to guide you and shine your path. Thank you very much once again. Distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, if you are just coming, I assure you that you're not late. We still have a lot in stock for you this evening. This is not a court sitting where you are mandated to come before 8. If you're coming now, we appreciate you and we're pleased to have you this evening in our midst. And for us lawyers, please, this is a time to network. This is a time to relax. We should not be too serious as if we are in the courtroom. So please discuss and expect the dinner. If there's going to be any argument, please do not put up court arguments. You can argue over the dessert or the dinner meal. Thank you. We have some guests who are just joining us, and I'd like to acknowledge one of our seniors in person of Shuaib Mustafa Agbarere, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. You're highly welcome, sir, and we're pleased to have you in our midst. We also have in our midst May Nasara Kogo. He is the chairman, Code of Conduct Tribunal, and he is also one of our presenters. He presented a paper to us on Thursday. We're pleased to have you in our midst this evening. We also have Malam Habib Al-Kali. Malam Habib, you're welcome, and we're pleased to have you with us this evening. We're also pleased to have with us Barrister Yakubu Naifiu. He is a respected member of the bar. He is also a Hafizul Quran. We're pleased to have you, Malam Naifiu. Jazakumullahu khairan. At this point, we quickly move to the next item on our agenda. Like I said earlier on, this is not a night for long speeches. As lawyers, we're known to be very brief, even if it is a 4 hours judgment or a 4 hours brief, it is still very brief. We're lucky to have this evening in our midst Ustaz Abubakar Sadiq Muhammad, who inshallah shall be delivering the dinner talk. He is a student of knowledge based here in the FCT. He attained his secondary school education at the prestigious King's College, Lagos, and holds a diploma and bachelor's degree in computer science from the University of Abuja, as well as a certificate in mastering infrastructure and project finance from the Lagos Business School. He equally gained his knowledge, his religious knowledge in Nigeria, having studied under numerous upright scholars. He has appeared in numerous international and Islamic channels, such as Enka and ITV in South Africa, Sunnah TV, Iman Channel, and Islamic Channel, both in the UK, Ikra TV in Saudi Arabia, Huda TV in Egypt, and has delivered numerous lectures across various masajids and Islamic centers and universities. He has also conducted for organizations several seminars. I have the honor and privilege to invite him to kindly come forward and give us the dinner talk. Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah. I'm sure he will be very brief as any court judgment. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah, Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam, Rabbi shrah li sadri, wa yassir li amri, wa ahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amma ba'd, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. For a moment, you know, the MC, while he was reading the biography, I was just saying to myself, wallahi, he shouldn't have said all these things. And the chairman, the Abuja FCT chapter, asked me to stand up for this. So I had to humbly accept the call from, I would not say my learned colleague, since I'm not a lawyer. I must be a lawyer to use that term. So I would say a respected elder and someone I cherish very much. And may Allah make us better than how we are described. I always remember a prayer that the Prophet ﷺ taught to Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu, that whenever you are praised or you are spoken ill of, فِرْ لِمَا لَا يَعْلَمُونَ وَجَعَلْنِي خَيْرًا مِمَّا يَظُنُّونَ. I've been asked to give a brief speech, which, how brief is my speech, Sheikh? 15 minutes? Okay, so I have 10-15 minutes. I need to be sure, so that I don't overstep boundaries and I get given, how do you summon someone to the court? Nonetheless, it's an honor to be here with you all, to be at this event organized by the Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria with the theme, One Ummah, One Bar. Interestingly, Allah had given me an opportunity to serve this Ummah through an organization also called One Ummah, Ummah al-Wahida. And the importance of having this term used for us as a nation, as a people who transcend just our own, our own immediate benefit and the selflessness that we apply in catering or in providing help to others. This comes primarily from a statement of the Prophet ﷺ, where he described the best of people. Khairun nas may yanfa'un nas. The best of you, the best of mankind, are those who are beneficial to mankind. And there are numerous ways you can be beneficial to mankind, whether it is through those who study medicine, whether it is through your wealth, whether it is through your time, but specifically because this event has to do with the legal works, or with lawyers, which basically are also extremely important in our society, I would limit my presentation to that. The impact that you all have as lawyers in our society, especially when you help and aid those who are downtrodden and those who do not have the means to stand for themselves. Now, lawyers probably have one of the greatest responsibilities on their shoulders, especially if you are made or you are given a position where you get to the level of being called a judge. Because you see, this attribute that you have is something that is left, or it is one of the attributes of the Most High, the one who will pass out judgment on a person. If innocent, and you pass them innocent, then you are freed by Allah's help. And if guilty and you give that ruling to them as well by Allah's help, then you are also free from that. But if you do it wrongly, while still seeking for Allah's mercy, there is a thing attributed to it. And that is what I want to talk about, because this is a responsibility that as lawyers you bear strongly, and it is something that can make your akhirah great for you, and may Allah make your akhirah great for you. For each and every one of you practicing this profession, may He make it easy for you and make it enable you to attain Jannah through this effort. The one who leads, or the one who carries out legal related issues, whether it is with respect to the deen or with respect to the regular or your mu'amalat, your mundane lives, or anything that has to do with how you exist in the world, that person has the responsibility to do so with the fear of Allah. They must do so minding that they would return to Allah and they will be accountable for every judgment that they pass, or for every case that they take on, whether knowing that this person is guilty or not. It was said one of the righteous scholars many years back, someone who had tremendous knowledge of the legal system when it comes to the Sharia, but because he understood the gravity of the position that was once being mentioned that he would be given, which was the position of leadership, or the position of being a qadi, a judge, he went into the market and pretended that he had lost his mind, he had become mental, so that that position would be taken away from him. Ultimately, the king at that time still said that there is no one worthy of being a qadi than this man. Because if anything, this is someone who will be mindful and fearful of his return to the Almighty, and he will do so regardless of whatever pressures might come to him and whatever benefits might come to him. As lawyers, you have such a strong responsibility to uphold every legal entity or every legal jurisdiction that is before you in the way that is pleasing to Allah and that will earn the pleasure, or that will earn you His pleasure on the day of resurrection. it could be difficult because, for example, we live in a part of the world, or we are in a part of the world where we do not practice completely the Sharia rulings. You're not in a part of the world where you must establish Sharia judgments based on the system that exists. So what do? You look at the system that is in existence and you work with that to protect the lives of those who are downtrodden and to ensure that there is sanity in the society, so long as it does not contradict your faith and contradict your practice. What I mean plainly, basically, is in the nation we're in, which is a secular nation, there is a legal system that exists to protect the lives of people, to protect the faith of people, to protect their property, protect their intellect, which is not against our faith. Where a system like that exists, you take the lesser of the two evils, which is to protect the lives and properties of others and to ensure that the essence of a legal system is justified in the existence of what you practice. And that is where we talk about the maqasid, looking at, that is the rulings now, looking at what is beneficial over what is not beneficial. So for lawyers of today, and one of the primary things that you must understand is every legal system that exists to not only protect the weak, but to also prevent one who is weak from falling into a harmful thing. And this is why Allah has created this world and giving us guidance from the noble books, from the scriptures, so that we do not fall into sin. And where those sins are performed, there is a punishment for that, either in this life or in the hereafter. So how do you practice your profession? Being conscious of this, being mindful of it, understanding that it is not just about the now, it is about your hereafter. It is about your standing before the Almighty. It is about how you will justify every action you have carried out, or every ruling you have given, or every person you might have supported, even though you are knowledgeable of the fact that this person was either guilty of that crime or he was aiding and abetting such a crime. It is a great responsibility upon the legal, upon the lawyers in this room. And that is something that, wallahi, if we do not make dua for you to be successful, then we should at least support you with words that help you to do better or to carry out this responsibility better than you are doing so today. Because your success is our success. There is a statement that one of my dear friends and also a teacher used to mention. He would say in Hausa, "Agudu tare atsira tare," meaning let's work together, let's strive together, and let's also gain salvation together. So for the lawyers in the room, and not all of us are, maybe some of us are by association or by relationships, it's important that you know the responsibility you have of delivering this or of carrying this profession before you. It is beyond just your immediate needs and immediate position. Always remember, when you are in that courtroom, when you are seated looking through your documents, looking through the briefs, when you are interacting with potential clients, always remember that every judgment that you facilitate, good or bad, you have a share in that. And if you have done it seeking the pleasure of your Rabb, then surely He will protect you and He will grant you salvation, even if you might have made a wrong decision or taking a wrong action. But because you were mindful of your Rabb and you did it only because of the limitations of your knowledge, then Allah will aid you in that which you have. But this is a very, very important position for us. And it's a very important profession, for the Ummah of today. All of us must strive to support those who are in this profession with our du'as and with the right words that will inspire them, and let them see that as much as they are humans, as much as they will make mistakes and they are not infallible, they should also know that there are people supporting them when they do the right thing and supporting them to do the right thing. So I congratulate the ESCOs and every single one that is here for being able to make it to this event, to have gone through the days of lectures, of presentations, trying to make you better understand the responsibilities you have. Especially as we're at a time where our nation is on the precipice of some either positive or negative. We are all seeing it, we're all hearing it. Whether it's in the social media or whether it's in, just interacting with people of different backgrounds. We're at a time where there's so much that has heated the polity, and words, if not uttered well, could either break or could make us. So we must do our best as people of sound mind and intellect, and as people that have been given this responsibility of guarding a legal system that protects the life, the property, the intellect, the lineage, and the honor of a people. And these 5 things I have mentioned, these 5 things makes up why a system exists in the first place. It's called the Ruratul Khams al-Muqaddasat, the 5 sacred things that must exist, which any system that exists must protect: life, honor, dignity, your property, that's your wealth, and also your lineage. And that's where the legal systems that we have that exist today must do so as well, and we must support them to be stronger with our du'as, with words of encouragement, with interactions that makes them to understand that even though they're humans, they should also be mindful and be wary of falling into any form of temptation, and letting them know that when they take the decisions they do, knowing that they have the fear of Allah, right or wrong, their reward is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And on a final note, before the MC comes on and I step off, I want us to take time to please pray for our nation. Pray for this nation, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us ease, protection, for Him to grant us peace, and for whatever form of deception or whatever form of kaid, of plannings or plottings that anyone might have against this nation and its people, may the Almighty put a stop to such a plan. Whatever evil plan it is, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from such evil plans. May He make this nation a nation that we would all be proud of. I say this because Nigeria is, as we all are aware, it's not just about being the wealthiest black nation or the most populous black nation. Nigeria is a nation that has one way or the other contributed to the advancement of the whole globe. We have some of the best and the brightest minds coming from our part of the world. Especially when you look at legal luminaries, Nigeria has produced some of the best across the world. And for us to be at the state that we're in today, where we're being described with certain names, it's for us to know that if anything happens to our home, to this nation, it affects the entire world. So we pray for Allah to grant us ease and success. May He protect us from the harm of others. May He make this nation a great nation. And importantly, may Allah raise great people from amongst us once again who are selfless and who look to serving humanity and serving others, especially those who are in need, those who cannot benefit you in any form or manner, but who are truly in need of your help and benefit. May Allah protect our young ones, our children, release those in captivity from kidnappings, and protect us all from every evil that we know of and we do not know of as well. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Takbir. Muhammad Rasulullah. We're very grateful to our stars for that wonderful dinner talk. If you are inspired, please say Takbir. Takbir. Thank you very much for those wonderful words. I assure you that we will internalize them, and as lawyers, we'll make use of all that you have told us. I've been asked to inform you all that there is enough to eat and drink. So please, on this occasion, do not jump the queue. If you do, I will get an injunction from my Lord, Honorable Justice Zubair, to restrain you from doing that. Thank you. And so, for the Mulan Week, our theme is One Ummah, One Bar. And I'm sure those of our guests who are not lawyers may be wondering what is a bar. The bar is that place that we're all called to practice as lawyers. So when we say One Ummah, One Bar, we're talking about unity of the entire community of the Ummah and unity within the legal profession. So please, it is not the other bar. So you do not live here and say you came to Mulan program and the theme was One Ummah, One Bar. So that bar is that platform that we're called to as lawyers to practice. Thank you very much. Mulan is a very important platform for Muslim lawyers to practice, to get knowledge, and to build network. And so we continue to encourage those of us who are not members of this noble association to do our best to register as members. If you have a brother or a sister who is a lawyer and who is not formally registered with Mulan, please, when you go back home, thank you. Please, when you go back home, encourage them to please identify with the Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria. And there's a lot that our members really have to benefit. The annual dues is very important, and all that we do in Mulan, that is where we get the money from. In fact, one miracle I will say that we all experienced during the Mulan week was one that was driven by both our chairman and the chairman of the planning committee. We saw members making endless sacrifices in cash and kind to ensure that this week is very successful. And among members, you had people who donated as little as 1,000 naira. And what that tells you is that everybody participated. There were people who also donated in millions, and all of them are highly appreciated. But so Mulan creates a room for everybody. You can give sacrifices in kind, you can give in cash. But even if you give as little as 1 naira, Mulan will always appreciate. So we encourage you to please come on board and join us. We also have a life insurance for our members. And a lot of our members in the past have benefited from that life insurance scheme. The presentation, one of our presentations yesterday, bordered on takaful, on Islamic insurance. And those who attended benefited so much. But Mulan is also practicalizing what was delivered. So please, when you join, you also have the benefit of that Islamic insurance. So we encourage each and every one of you to please contact the Mulan Secretariat. You can also walk up to any member of the planning committee or of the executive and ask questions you may wish to know about Mulan. You can also follow us on our social media handles on any social media platform, just check MULAN FCT, and we're there. And we have a lot of content for our members. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you to this dinner, and I implore you to please sit back and enjoy yourselves. The chairperson of the dinner committee, she has informed me that there are presents to be given for the next session, which is Show Your Talent. They have very beautiful gifts, and so we'll ask some few questions as you enjoy your meal. We'll just ask questions, and anybody who is able to answer any of those questions will be given those very beautiful gifts. Please wear the gifts so that we can all see it and be encouraged to show our talents at this point. The dinner planning committee, please wear the gifts. So before they bring the gifts, I'll just give you what we call expo. These questions will be asked from the presentations that were made on Thursday and Friday. So if you attended the MULAN week and you pay attention to the papers that were delivered, I can assure you that you will go home with one of those gifts. So you may just begin to revise and remember those presentations that were made. So the committee, please, where are the gifts? Okay, so I think the gifts are here already. So I have the questions here. Question number 1, are we ready? Are we ready? If you're ready, please say takbir. So the first question will be taken from the keynote address that was delivered by Professor Yusuf Olaolu Ali, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. So if you can just either mention the verse and the chapter in the Quran, or if you can also read the verse and chapter in the Quran, or if you can summarize any verse or chapter from the Quran that was cited by Professor Yusuf Ali in his keynote speech. If you're able to do that, please come forward. I will hand over the microphone to you. And if you answer them correctly, there is a very big gift here waiting to be collected. Please don't go back and check anywhere. Just come out and tell us. If you also know any hadith that was cited by Prof in the keynote address, please come forward. Maybe I should step down with the microphone so I can come closer, right? Yes. So the chairman is not qualified. So anybody, or we should go back home with our gifts. Our mothers, is there anybody who is ready, please? Respected chairman, sir, maybe we have to go back home with these gifts. So I can give 30 seconds to see who can answer this question. Please, is the question too difficult? Is it too difficult? Okay, Madam Saad. Thank you. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Among the verses that were quoted by in the keynote speech of the keynote speaker is Quran 29, verse 21, verse 92, which reads, Inna hadhihi ummatukum ummatan wahida wa ana rabbukum fa'budun. Indeed, inna hadhihi, this ummah is one ummah. I am your Lord, so worship me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Takbir. Muhammad Rasulullah. He is correct, and at least will not be going back home with this gift. So may I invite the chairman to please give him that gift so that maybe when we see the gift, the next question will be inspired to answer that, the next question. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So before I go to the next question, please, dinner committee, ensure that the dinner is served. It's important that our guests are eating right now. This is just by the way, so the hall is not quiet. So before I go to the next question, I have the honor and privilege to recognize one of our very big sisters and our mother in MULAN, M.A. Adama. She is a former two-term secretary of MULAN Abuja FCT and one-time treasurer MULAN National. She is also a very active member of FIDA and of the women wing of the Nigerian Bar Association. We're pleased to have you in our midst this evening. Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah. So our next question. So the presentation of that gift will be done to our brother who gave the answer to the first question. Are we ready for the second question? Okay. So on the topic that was delivered yesterday, protecting family integrity in the age of assisted reproductive technology, the Sharia perspective. The speaker cited some legal framework that we already have in Nigeria. So please, if you know any of those legal framework, whether a bill that is before the National Assembly or any regulation, please, you can come forward and tell us. So you go home with our second very important gift. Anybody? I think I need to calm down now.
Then also is used to mama loan. It's different names. I don't have paper to write. Problem
Professor Mamman Lawan Yusufari, Senior Advocate of Nigeria.
I have 10, but I don't have paper with me.
The way you hooks Adama, see Laraba. No, Adama did it deliberately and she just pushed you. Hajiya Laraba Shuaibu, former Director Human Resource CAC, senior Ummah, more than 30.
So we're still waiting for an answer to the second question, please. Okay, so Chairman, we go back home with the second gift. Anybody who can tell us any legal framework in respect of the paper that was presented yesterday? Are we together? Your answers to the second question. I have the honor to acknowledge some of our very important dignitaries. The first is Professor M.B. Usman from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. He was also one of our presenters who presented the second paper yesterday on which the question I just asked is centered. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. We also have in our midst Professor Mamman Lawan Yusufari. Prof, we're pleased to have you with us this evening. Yes. Okay, Professor Mamman Lawan Yusufari is a senior advocate of Nigeria and a life bencher. You're highly welcome, sir. We also have with us Hajiya Laraba Shuaib. She is the former human resource of the Corporate Affairs Commission. Hajiya, you're welcome, and we're happy to have you in our midst. Thank you. So, Prof. M.B. Uthman, they are unable to answer this question. So the chairman has asked me to proceed to the third question. And so we go back home with our gifts. So the third question and last question, of course, for this evening is still centered on the paper presented by Professor M.B. Uthman. And so can anyone here mention just one of those key objectives of Sharia in the preservation of the lineage as thought to us by Professor M.B. Usman yesterday? Just one. One major objective of the Sharia in protecting the lineage. Just one. Respected Chairman, sir, it seems our people are not here. Thank you. Takbir, please, are the questions too difficult? Because they are questions centered on what transpired during the week. Thank you. So we now quickly move to the next item on the agenda, which is the presentation. So yesterday at An-Nur Masjid, we had a Quran recitation competition, and we have about 5 or 6 participants. I've been asked to please invite all of the participants to come forward to be recognized and to be presented with gifts. This category is very important to us and to Mulan because it is all about the Quran, which is the #1 source of the Sharia. And one of our mothers, specifically the wife of our chairman, Al-Bashir Lawal Liko, will also be giving to the participants a very important award or gift, not an award, gift. And there is something that is packaged in that gift. Please, when you want to open it, don't open it where you have your lawyer colleagues, so they do not take it from you. It's very important, and we all appreciate the color that you added to the Mulan Week. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before we move to the presentation of these gifts, I have the honor and privilege to acknowledge the arrival of the #1 citizen of the Nigerian Bar Association, in person of Mazi Afam Osigwe, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Takbir, Muhammad Rasulullah. Yes, Mazi Afam Osigwe is a very good friend of Mulan, and has Mazi Afam, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, is a very good friend of Mulan, and he has supported us from the beginning of this week up to this moment. We're very grateful, sir. We appreciate your support, and we are very happy to have you in our midst this evening. Thank you, sir, for coming. Thank you. So, our participants are here, respected chairman. So let me invite the chairman to please say one or two things before the awards will be presented to them. Thank you.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa abdallah salatu wa salamu ala as'adin nabiyyin wa ashrafil mursalin nabiyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa man da'a bi da'watihi wa sanna bi sunnatihi ila yawmiddin wa subhanaka Allahumma la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله تعالى وخير الحدي حدي نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل دلالة في النار أعاذنا الله وأجارنا من النار رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Amma ba'du, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected elders, senior advocate here present, President of the Nigerian Bar Association of Nigeria, all scholars, senior colleagues, our mothers, good evening. I would like to present to you these beautiful people, almost the people that watch them via Zoom all over the country have been calling, who are these people? Are they lawyers? My wife asked me, are we sure these people are lawyers? I told her, yes, they are lawyers with Quran. They are lawyers. She was so amazed. She said she has to contribute. There is no way these people will come and recite Quran the way they recite it, and we allow them with small gift. She said each and every one of them must have a package, and don't open that package in presence of anybody. Don't open. Even myself, I know there is a secret inside. Don't open it. So we thank you and we pray for you, for Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue bless you. And you know, human with their bias. She said, there is even a woman, as far as she's concerned, she is the first on this musabaka. I laughed. I said, yes, she tried, but she wasn't the first. Yes, but she really tried. We are proud of you, madam. We are proud of you. Jazakumullahu khairan. Mr. Mitu, oh, you have to announce the first. We should not announce. Is that what they said? So, but it's separated, sincerely speaking. Okay. So, where is the name? You have to call the name. Don't announce, but you have.
Is Idris Mansour Tahir. Takbir.
He has to recite. He has to recite. Just recite. Yes. Yes. Recite.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ قال إبراهيم لأبيه آزر أتتخذ أصناما آلهة إني أراك وقومك في ضلال مبين. وكذلك نري إبراهيم ملكوت السماوات والأرض وليكون من الموقنين. فلما جن عليه الليل رأى كوكبا قال هذا ربي. فلما أفل قال لا أحب الآفلين. فلما رأى القمر بازغا قال هذا ربي. فلما أفل قال لئن لم يهدني ربي لأكونن من القوم الضالين. فلما رأى الشمس بازغة قال هذا ربي. قال هذا ربي هذا أكبر. فلما أفلت قال يا قوم إني بريء مما تشركون. إني وجهت وجهي للذي فطر السماوات والأرض حنيفا وما أنا من المشركين. وحاجه قومه قال أتحاجوني في الله وقد هدان ولا أخاف ما تشركون به إلا أن يشاء ربي شيئا وسع ربي كل شيء علما أفلا تتذكرون. وكيف أخاف ما أشركتم ولا تخافون ولا تخافون أنكم أشركتم بالله ما لم ينزل به عليكم سلطانا الفريقين أحق بالأمن إن كنتم تعلمون الذين آمنوا ولم يلبسوا إيمانهم بظلم أولئك لهم الأمن وهم مهتدون وتلك حجتنا آتيناها إبراهيم على قومه نرفع درجات من نشاء إن ربك حكيم عليم.
التكبير. If we allow him, you will, as the way he is reciting, until when you go to Surah An-Nas, to tell you how sound he is. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah. On behalf of Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria FCT Abuja branch, this is an award of excellence presented to Mansour Idris Tahir, a recognition of your melodious recitation as participates at the Quranic recitation competition Musabaka of the MULAN Law Week 2025. May Almighty Allah bless you. At Takbir, on behalf of my family, my wife, this is a gift for your recitation. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. He already recites on behalf of all the other contestants or all the other friends that did the recitation yesterday. So we are just to present their gift. Why is this is the second person? Yes, the second person. Who is the second person? Why is his plate? I will bring it. It's already after 9.
Okay, the second on our list is Umar Hussaini Abdullahi. Takbir.
Hold it. On behalf of MULAN FCT Abuja branch, this is an award of excellence presented to Umar Hussaini Abdullahi, a recognition of your recitation. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. Allahu Akbar. And this is a gift from Ahmad.
Yes. The next is Shitu Abubakar Sulaiman.
Yes, third. Let me check. Yes. On behalf of, is it not? This one is not working. What's wrong? On behalf of Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria Abuja branch, this is an award of excellence presented to Shitu Abubakar Sulaiman for your recitation. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. This is another gift from Ahmad. Jazakumullahu khair. Okay. Abubakar Umar Sani.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum. Yes.
On behalf of Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria Abuja branch, award of excellence presented to Abubakar Umar Sani for your recitation. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. This is a gift from Ahmad. Yes, the last person. Her name Fatima Abubakar? Fatima. No, what is the second name? We can't just call her Fatima. What is the second name? Ujiratu. Oyaremu. Okay. Come forward. Assalamu alaikum. Yes. On behalf of Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria Abuja branch, this is an award of excellence present to you, Fatima Oyarebu, for your recitation. Jazakumullahu khair. This is a gift from Ahmad. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all. Jazakumullahu khairan. Thank you. Yes. Not football as an excellency.
Yes, so as part of the activities marking the Mulan Week, there was a football competition between the Mulan football team and the EFCC football team. And the Mulan football team, Mulan conceded the Chairman Mulan has directed that I invite the President, Nigerian Bar Association, Mazi Alpha Mosigwe, to present the awards to our footballers. So let me invite Abdul Samad Ibrahim, the coach of the Mulan team, and the captain, Abdurrahman Dauda, to kindly come forward. The representatives of the EFCC team, if you are here, please also come forward for your medals. Thank you.
Well, you know I'm not a footballer, you are calling me. Yes, you see, Mr. President is adding weight. They play with UFC. Why don't you UFC? They should come now. They should not waste time.
EFCC, please come, otherwise we'll ask that you people be arrested and brought to the podium. Here we are in charge.
Exactly.
It's not EFCC headquarters. You know, Liko knows that I don't know anything about football. So embarrass me. He has asked me to present these medals. EFCC. I mean, they no come. Hadiza Afegwa, Chair, State Lead, NBA Women Forum, FCT. Where are your people? Is there any magistrate here to sign an order warrant for arrest for us? So we'll start with the first. No, they say you're second position, Abi. Yes. No, you're not second position. You're the best loser.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
So I do this on behalf of the Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria, Abuja. I'm sure you considered that goal to FCC so that peace may reign.
Yes, for plea bargain.
So that you plead again. Yes. But that means you are admitting guilt. Don't worry, we'll go there. Liko, you know, complain. Only 3, give me.
Where is the race now?
No, it's first position.
Okay, where is the one? Okay.
I heard that you're the one who made them score.
He was the one that scored for Mulan.
For Mulan. Yes. But we'll say lost, sure? Yeah, that's so God want them. So congratulations. Ajia Hadiza, Princess Hadiza, are you here? Adama, for this purpose, I christen you a member of the EFCC. come and collect their medals and ensure that it gets to them. You don't look like a footballer, though. You used to be, maybe. Careful.
Okay. They want to snap with the president.
I'm coming. But we will not smile because we didn't win. When I smile with you, you should not smile because we consider it EFCC. So you help us hand over this to the EFCC team.
Thank you so much.
And also thank them for agreeing to play and participate in the football competition. We lost gallantly.
Yes.
Just that we didn't want to offend our guests. So it's an African thing. You don't beat your guests in your own house. Nico, but you didn't play, no? EFCC, join us.
SAN Mazisa. And she may recognize it from Badejo
Chairman. Thank you very much, Mr. President Afam Osigwe, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. May I also acknowledge the presence of Onyika Sola Badejo, your Senior Advocate of Nigeria. We're pleased to have you in our midst this evening. Thank you, Ma, for coming. Thank you. So we now move to the next award, new Senior Advocates of Nigeria, who are members of the Muslim Lawyers Association. So let me invite Shuaib Mustafa Agbarere, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, to kindly come forward. Aziz Taiwo Hassan, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, please kindly come forward. Move it. And then the third is Shuaibu Labaran Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Kindly come forward. So may I invite our Chairman, MULAN Planning Committee Week, M.A. Abubakar, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, to kindly come forward and make these presentations. Alternate Chair, Isa Aliu, please, you represent Labaran, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Yes, come on.
What am I presenting? All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my great honor and privilege to, on behalf of the Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria, FCT Abuja branch, present this award of excellence presented to S.A. Mustafa, SAN, in celebration of your recent conferment with the prestigious rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Allahu Akbar. Next, Labaran. Bring Labaran. Yes.
Okay.
Can I still wait? Yeah, Labaran Magaji. Yes, you wait. Labaran Magaji, you will collect on his
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Congratulations.
It is my great honor and privilege to present this award from the Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria, FCT branch, to Shaibul Abaram Magaji, PhD, SAN, in celebration of your recent conferment with the prestigious rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Congratulations.
Very much, sir.
It is my great honor and privilege to present on behalf of the Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria, Abuja FCT branch, this award of excellence presented to Aziz Taiwo Hassan, SAN, in celebration of your recent conferment with the prestigious rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Congratulations.
So let me at this point once again invite the President, Nigerian Bar.
Say what he did for us with respect to the venue. That's after he has already contributed.
So at this point, may I once again humbly invite the President, Nigerian Bar Association, Mazi Afamosigwe, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, to come forward for his award. Takbir. Mazi Afamosigwe is a very good friend of Mulan, and he has always supported us in cash and kind. The hall that we used for our Mulan Week was given to us at a very discounted rate. And beyond that, he also supported Mulan in millions to this Mulan Week. Sir, we're very appreciative of your efforts, and we thank you for all that you do for Mulan. Thank you.
It is indeed my very, very great honor and privilege It is indeed my very great honor and privilege to present this award to the President of the Nigerian Bar Association. Firstly, because I have known the President a very, very long time ago, from the time he was Secretary of the Nigerian Bar Association. We have done a lot of MBA politicking with him, and I know the contributions he has made to the Nigerian Bar Association and is still making. So it is my great honor and privilege to present this award to Mazi Afamosigwe, SAN, in recognition of your enormous contributions towards the progress of Mulan FCT Abuja branch. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much. Yes, they have already snapped. Take again. I know.
Who is presenting to him?
To
Abubakar Sadiq.
who is Abubakar Sadiq?
The speaker.
Okay, Abubakar Sadiq. Okay. Professor Mamman Lawan is Fari. Professor Mamman Lawan is Fari.
Okay, let's
And one person can present to. Okay, Lawal.
Mamman Lawan is Fari.
So let me invite Professor Mamman Lawal Yusufari to kindly come forward to make the next presentation of awards. Our awardees for this session is our keynote, our guest speaker for today, Abubakar Sadiq Muhammad. Please kindly come forward, sir. Let me also, in addition, let me also, in addition, invite Ado M. Maaji to also kindly come forward for his award.
Bring the mic.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام على النبي الكريم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. It's my honor and privilege to, on behalf of MULAN Abuja branch, present to Abubakar Sadiq Muhammad this award for his wonderful presentation during the MULAN week. Assalamu alaikum. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. Jazakumullah khair.
I want to run. The video again. No, the next. No, yes, yes. There was.
Same presentation.
Oh, okay.
You did the same presentation.
Oh, yes.
Okay. You two were presented.
No, presentation. No, national. Supporting. Yes, it's not presentation. Okay, I will know. Okay, an appreciation of your enormous contribution.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. I am pleased to present this award to Malang Ado M. Maji on behalf of MULAN FCT branch for his enormous contribution to the MULAN FCT branch over the years. I'm really pleased. I'm seeing him for the first time, but I have known the name for like 25 years. MashaAllah. Congratulations. MashaAllah.
So thank you very much. We also have awards for Ahmed Adeni Iraji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, A.U. Mustafa, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Muhammad Bello Adoke, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and J.G. Taidi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. The awards will be sent to them. MULAN appreciates their efforts and support. The next round of award So MULAN also appreciates the efforts of various subcommittees that ensure the success of this MULAN week. And at this point, we will be recognizing the various chairmen. Next award, we also have awards for Mahmoud Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Murtala Aliu Kankia, Life Bencher, Sheikh Goni Mustafa Dahir Isa Esquire, one of the judges for the Quran competition, and then Sheikh Goni Abba Abdullah Zaria, also one of the judges for the Quran. He was the chief judge of the Quran competition. We appreciate their support, and Mulan will inshallah send their various awards to them. So let me at this point invite the various chairmen of our subcommittee to Okay, the chairman has directed that I invite the chairman, Mulan FCT, M.A. Abubakar, senior advocate. Yes, let me invite Habib Al-Kali to kindly come forward for his award. Is the chairman of various subcommittees, please come forward. Alternate chair, Isa Aliu, please come forward.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my very great honor and privilege to present this award to Habib Al-Kali Esquire in appreciation of your enormous contributions towards the progress of the Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria, Abuja FCT branch. Congratulations, sir.
Okay, members of the planning committee, Isa Abubakar Aliu, please come forward. Rabia Bashir, Secretary Planning Committee, please come forward. Saadatu Ibrahim Bala, Alternate Secretary, please come forward. Hajia Hadnatu Abdurrahman, Member Planning Committee, please come forward. Abubakar Gajam, please come forward. Hajia Al-Araba Shuaib, please come forward. And lastly, Abubakar Idris, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Please. Yes, Idris Abubakar, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Please come forward and join this presentation. Yes, Imam Mujahid, please come forward to join this presentation. So chairmen of various subcommittees also get ready. Content Development Subcommittee Chair, Hawa Kaka Usman, or any member of that committee, please come forward and receive on her behalf.
Assalamu alaikum. I think in presenting this award, it is important that I underscore the secret of the success of the planning committee. And this I'm saying with all due respect to my male colleagues on the planning committee and the subcommittees. The secret of the success of the planning and the execution of the Mulan Abuja FCT week is the fact that the main committee and the subcommittees were populated by very, very hardworking ladies. That is the secret of the success. So it is my privilege to present this award of appreciation to Hajia Laraba Shuaibu in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as a member of the MULAN Week 2025 Planning Committee. Congratulations.
Yes, subcommittee chair.
Well, this one is to my indefatigable secretary of the main planning committee. I present this award of appreciation to Rabia Haiba Bashir in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as secretary to the Mulan Week 2025 Planning Committee. Congratulations. Well, I say the same sentiments to the alternate secretary of the planning committee. I present this award of appreciation to Saadat Ibrahim Bala in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as alternate secretary and week 2025 planning committee. Congratulations. All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Well, I have said my piece about the ladies of the planning and subcommittees of the planning of this first Mulan week of the FCT Abuja branch. What I have not said is the active participation of my alternate chairman of the main planning committee. At a point in time, I actually offloaded all the responsibilities of planning the Mulan Week to him because I had to travel out of the country. It is therefore my privilege to present to Issa Abubakar this award of appreciation in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation in the planning of the first Mulan Week of Abuja FCT branch. Congratulations.
Rahma Abdul Mu'min, if you're here, please come forward.
Okay. 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 So
Various chairmen of subcommittees. Yes, subcommittee chairmen, chairpersons, please come forward.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my very great honor and privilege to make this presentation. I have said my piece about the ladies of the planning and the subcommittees. Maybe the first among the chairpersons of the subcommittees is Hajia Hawaka Ka Usman as the chairperson of the content committee. everything depended on her. It is therefore my great honor and privilege to make this presentation. I have said my piece about the ladies of the planning and the subcommittees. Maybe the first among the chairpersons of the subcommittees is Hajia Hawaka Ka Usman as the chairperson of the content committee. Everything depended on her. It is therefore my great honor and privilege on her. It is therefore my great honor and privilege to present this award to Hajia Kaka Usman, recognition of your immense dedication and active participation as the chairman of the Mulan Law Week 2025 Content Development Subcommittee. Congratulations. Okay, somebody is here. Okay.
Which one again? Next.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my very, very great honor and privilege to present this award to a man this time, but a man who gave his best, gave his all to ensuring that we succeeded in the planning of the Mulan Week 2025. It is therefore my honor and privilege to present this award to Nu Sambo Othman in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as the chairman of the Mulan Week 2025 Logistics and Technical Support Subcommittee. Congratulations. And security. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm not going to repeat myself, but I have the greatest honor and privilege, Rabiat Abubakar Liman, in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as the chairman of Mulan Law Week 2025 Venue and Security Subcommittee. Congratulations. While we celebrate one, another one will come. The person responsible for this night's activities and who has dedicated herself throughout the planning of this Mulan Week. In fact, one of the first subcommittee chairpersons to submit her report to the main planning committee. It is my great honor and privilege to present this award of appreciation to Sadia Bashir El-Rufai in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as the chairperson of the Mulan Law Week 2025 Dinner Subcommittee. Congratulations.
Please, Musa Danladi and Moshood Yusuf Sanusi, please come forward. Musa Danladi and Moshood Yusuf Sanusi.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my very great honor and privilege to present this award to a lady that was able to operate from two places at the same time. Most of the days of the planning, the lady was abroad for an engagement. But she was able to steer the affairs of our committee, which is an all-important committee, fundraising committee, from wherever she went to. It is therefore my great honor and privilege to present this report, this award to Dr. Fatima Kere Ahmed in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as the subcommittee chairman for the Mulan Week 2020 fundraising and partnership subcommittee. Congratulations. Our secretary is receiving the award on her behalf, and he is also receiving his own award because he was the one who held forth for her while she was away. It is therefore my honor and privilege to present this award of appreciation to Musa Al-Ladi in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as Secretary of Mulan Week 2025 Fundraising and Partnership Subcommittee. Congratulations. Alternate fundraising. Okay. Why am I seeing you for the first time? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my great honor and privilege to present this award of appreciation to Moshood Yusuf Sanusi in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as an alternate chair of the Mulan Law Week Fundraising and Partnership Subcommittee. Congratulations. I would like to call for takbir before I start presenting this to him. Takbir, Muhammadur Rasulullah. Well, from the beginning of the Mulan Week 2025, wherever you heard the call for takbir and Muhammadur Rasulullah, you knew the person who was calling for it. And it is our indefatigable chairman of subcommittee on publicity and also the MC of the entire program. And he has executed that very, very well. It is therefore my greatest honor and privilege to present this award of appreciation to Mutiu Akisonya Olua Logbong in recognition of your active dedication and participation as the chairman of the Mulan Week 2025 Publicity and Media Subcommittee. Congratulations. It is my very great honor and privilege to present this award of appreciation to Nafisa I. Wegi in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as the Secretary of the Mulan Law Week 2025 Dinner Subcommittee. Everybody has seen her handiwork. Congratulations. She's not here.
Yes, Semiat, are you around? Please come forward. She's here.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my very great honor and privilege to present this award. I assure you that I have noticed the handiwork of the young man, and yesterday I congratulated him for the effort he has put. It is therefore my greatest honor and privilege to present this award of appreciation to Sani Saad Bunza in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as a member of the Mulan Law Week 2025 Content Development Subcommittee. He is also the winner of the quiz that was presented at this dinner. So congratulations for this, and also for the prize you have won in the quiz. Congratulations. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. For those of us who are old enough, they will know of someone who used to write in the papers in Nigeria called Candido, the man behind the mask that saw everything. That was the praise of Candido. So this next award is to a dedicated young lady who was our own Candido. All the postings in the social media that you had seen, it was her handiwork. And it is therefore my greatest honor and privilege to present this award to Simiat Suleiman in recognition of your selfless dedication and active participation as the Secretary of the Mulan Law Week 2025 Publicity and Media Subcommittee. Congratulations.
Okay, the chairman has directed that I invite Onyeka Solabadejo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, to please join us on stage, and Philemon Yakubu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and S.A. Agbarere, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and Labaran Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Please join us here on stage.
Gentlemen, if we look at the stage, it's fully loaded because the person that is receiving this award is very heavy. It's the chairman planning committee. That is why we ask all these big men and women to join this stage. It's nobody than our chairman, His Excellency, M.A. Abubakar, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Life Bencher, Makama Baba of Bauchi State, former Governor of Bauchi State, and is the first person, when this plan was established, he was the first person to give money for this hall since September. Allahu Akbar. In with us, contributing with his resources, his time. Even when he was in the US, he has to join all the meetings via Zoom. And a lot of young men and women that are here, they don't even know how old our chairman at the bar. We did all what he has, his commitment. Imagine a former governor, a senior advocate, a life bencher, Makama Baba of Bauchi. He was called to the bar in 1979. 1979. How many of these young ladies, young men that were born 1979? If you ask people to raise their hands 79, the hall will become half empty. Half empty. Half empty. Sir, we really appreciate you. We thank you. I don't have the words to say about your contribution. Time. On behalf of Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria, Abuja branch, award of distinguished leadership presented to His Excellency M.A. Abubakar, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Life Bencher, in honor of your visionary stewardship as Chairman of MULAN Week 2025, your steadfast guidance and inspiring leadership directed every phase of this program. This is the seal of the chairman of MULAN FCT Abuja. Congratulations, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In addition to, let me just hand over to Laban Magaji to put this to the chairman. Yes, SSG Nasarawa.
Your Excellency, the former governor of Bauchi State, a rare personality, an epitome of humility. When I listened to the moderator and he said His Excellency was called to the bar in 1979, then I said to my former Secretary General, Yakubu Philemon, I say, if we are to do screening, if you are called on or before 1979, you should remain in the hall. I think all of us will leave here and leave the hall empty. So, Your Excellency, we thank you for your humility. We thank you for everything you are doing for MULAN and indeed the bar generally. We've seen many governors, people who have served as governors but will not want to associate with anybody. But you have broken a record that I will use this opportunity to say, because of your integrity and your standing, we see governors having completed their tenure, they end up in EFCC and endless court appearances. But you are the first governor that finished your tenure and yet became Senior Advocate of Nigeria, which is a clear demonstration of governance with integrity. So we are always very proud of you, and we thank you, and I thank Almighty God for giving me this opportunity to decorate Your Excellency, the Learned Senior Advocate of Nigeria. I do this on behalf of all of us seated here, and all of us on this podium, and indeed, to my colleagues on the other side of the divide. I say congratulations to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Still we are on excellency. May I humbly invite Mrs. Badejo SAN to present to the excellency this diaries 2026.
Distinguished senior advocates, learned colleagues, this gives me a lot of pleasure. Mr. Chairman, I thank you very much, because I was already commenting in my mind where I was sitting. How is it that a former Attorney General, a former governor, a senior advocate of Nigeria, not only accepted to be chair planning committee, but actively participated in being chairman of the committee. Indeed, my learned brother Silk Labaran took the words out of my mouth completely. This is humility personified, and you are an example, sir, and one very worthy of emulation. And we do not take for granted the fact that you took Silk after leaving office. It speaks volumes. It shouts decibels, and we hear it loud and clear. We thank you for being such a great example to the next generation. We are proud and privileged to not only associate with you, but even to share a stage and a room with you. Thank you very much for the examples you set. And it's my honor and privilege, sir, to present these diaries to His Excellency M.A. Abubakar, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Oh, by the way, I know His Excellency personally, and I've known him for a very long time. So I'm very glad of that personal relationship. And through His Excellency, I met Her Excellency not long ago, and I became an acquaintance with her. Makaman Baba of Bauchi State, Chairman Mulan Week 2025 Planning Committee, courtesy of the MULAN FCT Abuja branch.
Thank you. May I invite Philemon Yakubu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, to decorate our alternate chair. He's been supportive, calling in the morning, in the night, Chairman, how far?
Of course, our alternate chair has been very, very active. In fact, I got to know about this program from his status on WhatsApp. And he kept counting down till this day. He's a past national officer of MBA, a past chairman of Gwagwalada branch of MBA, and an active member of MULAN. On behalf of all of us that are standing here, and of course everyone that is seated here at MULAN Abuja FCT, I take the honor and privilege to decorate you, my brother, Mr. Aliyu. I wanted to say SAN. It will come to pass. Congratulations, sir. Thank you for serving MULAN.
Thank you so much. Please, before the photo shot, Labaran Magaji SAN, SSG, his award was presented and the alternate chair collected the award. Please bring the award. Bring it. Since it's here, let him have himself. May I humbly invite SA, Mustafa SAN, to present this award to Labaran Magaji.
Well, this is more or less like a presentation after presentation. Mr. Labaran Magaji, Learned Senior Advocate of Nigeria, deservedly deserves the recognition being given to him by the MULAN. He is a very unique personality. I've known him, and incidentally, I took Silk alongside this very gentleman. He is a wonderful human being, very humble, and I can also borrow from the words of my sister, a brother Silk, for that matter, that Mr. Labaran Magaji is also humility personified, just like what we have in His Excellency. So, Mr. Labaran Magaji, you deserve this. On behalf of MULAN, I'm giving you this award of excellence presented to you in celebration of your recent conferment with the prestigious rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria, which I took with you. Congratulations, my brother. Thank you. Brother Silk. Congratulations.
May I humbly invite Professor M.B. Usman from Ahmadu Bello University to present this award to Isa Muaz Ismail. A lot of people don't know even his name. We call him Albani, the engine room of content. The engine room of content. While this award is presenting, may I humbly invite
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. On behalf of the entire community of the Muslim Laws Association of Nigeria, FCT Abuja branch. I'm delighted to present to you this award of appreciation, Isa Mu'azu Ismail Albani, in recognition of your selfless service and active participation as an astute member of the MULAN FCT Law Week 2025. And I know who you are, having been my student for so long, and I'm proud of you. May Allah continue to bless you and all the other members of the organizing committee. Barakallahu fikum wa sallamakum Allahu ta'ala.
So the chairman has requested that I invite Malam Bello to kindly come forward. Salman A. Salman, kindly come forward. Oluwatosin Oba Olufon, kindly come forward. And Mr. Dambata, if you're here, please. Dr. Dambata, please come forward. Yes, Malam Bello, please. Malam Habib Al-Kali, if you're here, please join us on the high table. Yes. Okay. So the chairman has directed that I give Badejo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, 1 minute to give her goodwill message. Thank you.
Distinguished colleagues, respected seniors, senior advocates, Your Excellency, dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I think I said that fairly well. Please, do I get a round of applause for trying? At least for effort. And you may wonder how I'm even familiar with that. I'm sure many of us know that in the Southwest, where I come from, you will hardly find a family that does not have both Christians and Muslims in it. So I'm fairly familiar with the religion. What am I doing wrong? And I'm sure many of you that got my Salah message will recall that one of my favorite times of the year is Ilea, as we call it down south, because I get to eat Salah meat, which I love very, very much. In fact, when I was working with the Lagos state government, I used to get a ram even though I'm not a Muslim, and I wouldn't let anybody eat it with me. I will cook it, fry it, and be eating it all year round until it gets finished. So I am very, very honored to be here amongst you. A gathering of Muslim lawyers, a very powerful one. It reminds us that unity is not the absence of diversity, but the commitment to rise above the things that divide us. And it challenges us to bring the challenges of the values of justice, fairness, compassion, and integrity, values that are central to Islam, into the heart of our legal profession and into the lives of our nation. Nigeria is better when its lawyers are principled, and the legal profession is stronger when we are united as we are tonight. And there's no better demonstration of that than the welcoming arms that have welcomed me and many others into this gathering, and we thank you for it. I'm sure the conference would have inspired new bonds of fellowship and deeper scholarship. May Allah continue to bless the work of our hands, to strengthen our unity, and remind us that there is far more that unites us than divides us. I thank you all, and I thank you for the privilege of these few minutes of sharing fellowship with you. Thank you, and may peace be upon us all.
Thank you very much, Onyeka Sola Badejo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you. The chairman has directed that I recognize the support of some of our friends and members who supported young lawyers to be part of this dinner. And the first is Alpha Mokeke, the former chairman, NBA Abuja. We thank you very much for your support. We also thank Andre Chinelo Ofeguna. Thank you for supporting our young lawyers. Oba Olufon Oluwatosin, thank you very much for your support. We appreciate. We also appreciate Ado Maaji, who supported Mulan in millions to host our meeting in the month of September. Thank you all very much for your support, and we look forward to continuous collaboration with each and every one of you. All members of Mulan, we're just starting, and we want you all to please continue to put in your best. So thank you all very much for coming. We appreciate all of your efforts. Members of the press, we thank you all for coming. And inshallah, we shall meet again in other Mulan programs. This dinner marks the end of Mulan Week, but it is not the end. We still have a lot to do, and we encourage each and every one of you to continue to work and collaborate with us. Finally, let me invite our brother Shitu to kindly come forward and give us just 3 verses of the Quran to close this dinner and to close the Mulan Week 2025. May Allah bless each and every one of us, and may He take us all back to our various destinations safely. Thank you. Madam Shitu, are you close by?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما إنا عرضنا الأمانة على السماوات والأرض والجبال فأبين أن يحملنها وأشفقن منها وحملها الإنسان إنه كان ظلوما جهولا ليعذب الله المنافقين والمنافقات والمشركين والمشركات ويتوب الله على المؤمنين والمؤمنات وكان الله غفورا رحيما صدق الله العظيم.
Takbir. Muhammad Rasulullah. Thank you all very much, and we wish you all safe journey back to your various destinations. Thank you.